What up, people? This is Vigilante for reasonforrhymes.com. That's reason with the number 4, rhymes.com. Just want to talk about Straight Outta Compton real quick. Good movie. Everybody knows that. Everybody's talking about it. They buzzing about it. Everybody had the little things with Straight Outta Compton memes and captions, rather. But here's the thing. I thought about it. When I watched the movie and I looked at, I know the NWA story as much as we can know. Suge Knight. Let's talk about Suge Knight. Dre and Suge Knight. How they're linked. And at the end of the day, how can Dr. Dre be surprised that Suge Knight carry himself like that when he used Suge Knight as a goon? As a goon to get him out of the contract with Eazy-E. We already know the story. Dre knew that. And what's happening when you think about Suge Knight, he didn't change his colors. You know exactly what you got when you got with Suge Knight. So now in the movie, you know, Dre is fed up with what he see going on around there. And as the movie will tell you, Dre said, "I'm out, I'm done." And he walked out as the movie showed. This is Suge Knight, right? We hear the other side of the story. And the very interesting thing is, I don't know if Suge able to see the movie yet. Somehow, I know he'll be able to find a way to see that movie. I would love to see his rebuttal to the movie. His rebuttal. I think that's maybe one of the reasons why he was coming down to the set before that incident happened. So, with Bone. So, my point in this blog is the fact of the matter is, should we look at Suge Knight as the great liberator? Because he wanted to start his own thing with Death Row. And he was smart enough from being a bodyguard to come in and get Dre from Eazy-E. Get him out of the contract. Then was smart enough to build Death Row up. Have some of the strongest rappers on the label. Dog Pound. Tupac. Think about that. I say Dog Pound, Tupac, and of course Snoop Dogg. Had a strong roster. The most feared record label. And Dre embraced that. Go back and look at the history. Damn the movie. Look at the history. Look at the magazines. Look at the interview. How could he not know what he was signing up for? Do you think that all of a sudden that he just changed his colors? But when it's convenient, Dre was all right with that type of violence until it hit home. So I think that as we love this movie, and you say, well, Roger, what's the point of that? The point of it is that we all love good stories. But at the end of the day, when you look deeper into the story, this is exactly what Dr. Dre signed up on. Why? Because if not, he would have never been out of Dre Day equals Easy Payday. Those situations that's in the movie that we forget about, the battle between Eazy-E and Death Row. Then when Cube left, the battle between NWA and Ice Cube. Dre was right with all that. So Dre don't walk out innocent by no stretch of the imagination. It's just people forget history. And when you forget history, you just put what the hell you want inside to it. Kind of like what white people did to black people when it comes to history. They left out some things and we just take it as the truth. Well, a person that's lived during that time, no, that's not true. I like this. I would have loved to see Cole 187, what he has to say about this movie. But we're going to get to that later. I just want to remind you that Suge Knight should be known as the Great Liberator. Why? Because he brought freedom to Dr. Dre, not once, but twice. First time with Eazy-E. And the second time, because of his behavior and his bully mentality, he brought it to Dr. Dre by letting Dr. Dre, as the movie says, go. And now you see Dr. Dre as the great millionaire, multi-millionaire, owner of Dre Beats, most anticipated producer to drop Chronic. Everybody waiting on Detox. He did a great soundtrack for the movie. So, Dr. Dre, as you sip your bubbly, you might want to tip your hat to Suge Knight. Because without Suge Knight, you wouldn't be the Dr. Dre that we know. This has been Vigilante for ReasonForRhymes.com. That's Reason with the number 4Rhymes.com. And we're coming straight out of consciousness. Wake up, people. I am out.